Hey everyone, Dylan back here with another video, and hope I'm probably not in frame. Sorry if you hear background noise. But anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the accessibility mod / script thing called Pokemon Access, which Ross Minor covered. I'm going to cover it as well, just in case no one's ever heard of it. So basically, this is a script that you load up for a specific emulator that you have to use with it. It's a specific emulator called VBA, RR something. I'll probably have a link to download it in a zip file with some other stuff, probably. So it'll all be there. And yeah, so it basically makes the first 3 generations accessible. The Pokemon games that are accessible are Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Pokemon Emerald, and specifically, and also Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, and it has to specifically be Fire Red version 1.0, for reference for those specific games like Fire Red and Leaf Green. It might also have to be that way for Emerald, but don't quote me on that one. But yeah, it's a really cool script that you load up. So you know where you have to get ROM. You have to get ROMs on your own. I can't provide those, but if you just do a quick Google search, you'll find the specific game you want to download, and then you will, after you've downloaded the zip file, you'll want to unzip it to a good place you can find, and it's easy. And then you will want to go to the folder that's called Lua, L-U-A. And what you're going to want to do is on Windows, I don't know what it is for Mac, but you're going to want to hit Alt-D in that folder once you go to the Lua folder. And you're gonna do Alt-D so you get up to the path, and then you're gonna want to select all, so Control-A and then Control-C to copy that. For whatever reason you can't find find the actual file when you're searching for it in the emulator. I don't know why, so you have to do this, but this is the first step. Then, okay, you want to go out of that, and like I said, you should have your ROMs ready at this point. You're going to go to the VBA emulator. Now, if games do not play, or it's if you can't even open the emulator, I have something that's going to be in there. It's it's something you have to download. It's a DLL type thing, because it'll say you may not have the DLL to run the emulator, which is a problem I ran into. But I will include that thing that you have to download if the emulator just doesn't if you have that error. Then there's a thing, it's swept thing, you'll see it. I'll have it next to the emulators and not in a folder. That way you'll know what it is. And then, so you'll install that if you have to, and then launch VBA, and then you're going to want to load up whatever game it is that you want. There's also a README and also there's a on a GitHub where you can read instructions as well for all that different stuff. So if you need help there, with how things work, I do recommend turning the volume down, going to the sound tab or whatever and turning it to 2, I think it's 0.5 or 0.25, because it's still going to be loud for some reason, and adjust accordingly after that. There's also another setting you have that they recommend you choose to do, which you can read that and kind of what they want you to do, because I don't remember exactly what it is. But yeah, so then you're going to want to go to Tools, and you're going to want to go down to Lua, and then it's Lua or Lua script, and then you're going to click on or like activate a new Lua script, I believe. And then after that, you're going to want to go down to like where you can edit, and it'll be blank, and you're going to paste the thing that we copied earlier, and then you're going to use the backslash. You're going to do, because you're going to have to add on to this a little bit. So once you paste that, the path that you copied, you're going to type backslash Pokemon.lua. So Pokemon.lua. So backslash Pokemon.lua. You're going to add that on to the thing you pasted, and you're going to click run. And then it's going to say some stuff. All you have to really do is just hit escape. And then you'll be on your game, and then, it'll be speaking when you, like, hit Z, which is, like, A on a keyboard and stuff. And then it'll, like, read all that stuff out. And like I said, the controls are not hard to learn and to, like, get a grasp on. They'll be all explained. I will also put a link to Pokemon Access, like the GitHub, in case there's no README file or something. I think there is, though, but we'll see, right? The general gist of how it works is with J, K, and L. Like, it lets you select a certain item, like a Pokeball, a trainer, or like a path, or like a thing to like a route, or like it'll be like north connection or east connection to like New Barktown if you're coming from like a different town, so you can like, it'll help you get to where you're wanting to go. And so K will basically tell you what you're focused on. J and L will let you cycle through them, and then once you've chosen the thing you want to kind of get to, you'd hit P, and P will do its best to make a path that you'll follow. It'll be like 2 up, 3 down, 4 left, 5 right, and it'll like spit out all that, and you can just go. For me, I just hear the first couple, like maybe 2 or 3, and I have to keep hitting P, but it lets you get through different areas. And of course, there's some things that aren't read out, but that's fixable by the hitting T, which hitting T will just read any text that's on screen, like period, because in battle, your levels aren't read out, like what a Pokemon's level is, or maybe their gender, or maybe you like forgot what it was. You can also get that information. Your stats don't get read out. Like if you check your Pokemon stats, you have to hit T for that. So those are just kind of the basic controls of how all that works with the Pokemon Access mod. And if you're asking me, why didn't I just show it? Because I was just afraid it wasn't going to show up, or I was going to ruin it trying to record it on OBS. So that's kind of like my reasoning for it. But you can take my word for it. But it's really cool. I do have to be honest though, I have played through most of Gold, and I did hit a spot where I cannot get past it. So these games are going to have issues where you may not be able to get past stuff. So keep that in mind. But yeah, they are accessible to a point to play, and it's really cool. Like I said, it's called Pokemon Access. I'll have a link to download it from Dropbox, like in a zip folder with the DLL that you might have to install, as well as the link to the Pokemon Access website. Not website, but to the like GitHub, and then you can check things out there. If there's a new version or anything like that, just hit my hand on my desk. That's real great. But yeah, if you have any questions, I'll try to help you out, but this is the best I know. If you hate my video, Ross Miner probably has a better one, because he actually shows doing it. But hopefully you guys are excited and can like try this out. Maybe I might try to throw something in here showcasing it, but I don't know. I just want to make this just talking, because if you're blind, you won't really need too much help with that, with the way it works. But yeah, anyways, I think that's been about it for me. like I said, if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them and all that good stuff. But that's been it for me. Like the video and subscribe and all that good stuff. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video. Like I said, I don't have a lot of ideas these days. So if you have any, let me know what you might want to see me cover possibly. Yeah, that's been it. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. I will see you in the next video.